Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. The Mariners look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
D. Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Three and 0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now to the plate, number 10. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Gordon aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A runner at first with no outs here. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Orlando Workman, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And that misses inside 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game. That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
One out and a runner on second base. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Well, they let him go after one on 3-0, but he didn't get the sinker. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with one man out. Hard hit ball to second. Bodie gloves it, and there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Aaron Thompson.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Aaron Thompson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Danny Salazar, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball well outside. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Henniger is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm hoping to see Jason Hayward turn it around. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
The next Cub up, Kyle Grant. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Squared that one up just a little late. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
And he's the best in that category on this ball club, guys. He's the guy they look to bring him home.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0. Line drive to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready now, Omar Narvaez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Sliced hard on the ground. Bodie takes it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Haniger playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in now, David Bodie.
Leading off for the Cubs.
One of the keys to securing a win,
baseman,
they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bodie gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
In there, 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to find a seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball one. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A man at third with one away. Two balls and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Full count still. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
2-2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mariners nothing. So striding forward now, Ryan Healy, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. Line hard, but foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the payoff pitch home. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you could even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
In now, Danny Salazar. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Digging in for his second at bat, D. Gordon. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 10.
Ready for another chance. Number 10. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Mariners leave 1. They're down 4-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2 balls and a strike to count from Danny Salazar. 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again. 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Grant. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful 2nd inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Hayward on at first, nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Healy is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So stepping in, Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Orlando Workman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Workman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Riding in once again, Aaron Thompson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball two.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next for Seattle, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Standing in, Domingo Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and that's taken for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Coming to the plate now, David Bote. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. 5 runs on only 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Michael Pineda answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Pineda.
Javier Baez will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. 1-0 the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Three and one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Giving chase is Henniger. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he's in safely at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Stepping in now, Kyle Grant, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way. is looked at for the first strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Henniger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Servais during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The right fielder.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Ryan Healy. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
One out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Up next for Seattle, the pitcher, Michael Pineda.
Kyle Seager will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Mariners. Number 15, Kyle Seager.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Number 50
please.
takes the mound as
Now
he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 50.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was retired after
off
popping
for the
out in his
Cubs.
last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Thompson. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Line towards center field. Santana is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bote.
Digging in and looking for more, David Bote. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Healy picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, D. Gordon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Swing and a liner. Foul. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Schwarber racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in, number 10. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Encarnacion is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Left fielder, Orlando Workman.
At the plate, Orlando Workman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Line drive to center field. Grant will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Workman going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, number 13 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One and 1 to Schwarber. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Kyle Hendricks. Ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. And he pops it up. Coming in is Haniger, but he's not going to get to it in time. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Heyward.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball one. Hendricks, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 8 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Thompson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So striding in, Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still 8-0. In now, Kyle Grant.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Kyle Grant.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
In now, Chris Bryant, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Grant aboard here at first with nobody out. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball into honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Workman is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And there's ball 1. Now he ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Henniger is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bote.
Striding into the box, David Bote. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. 2 out with the man at first. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-2 one more time. Scorched to third. He's got it. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Henniger. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A look at our line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The home-standing Cubs enjoying a big lead here late. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy, number 13 for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. David Phelps gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 37, David Phelps.
Number 8 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Encarnacion, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 10. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Mariners 1. Number 65 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For Seattle, number 65.
Riding in, Edwin Encarnacion. It
Leading
was a
off
solo
for the
shot
Cubs,
for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he
Edwin.
turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The M's came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike two. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Full count now. And here's the 3-2 from him. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
So one gone here in the Chicago eighth, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-all hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Victor Caratini will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Victor Caratini.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Schwarber leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Left side, but well foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat
Not
through the
shortstop.
zone in time. The
Javier.
pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. Turned on down the line. On the season, Baez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Brandon Morrow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brandon.
Ready for another shot now. Orlando Workman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Thompson. First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
Now
off
batting.
base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Domingo Santana would be next. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Cubs get their 20th home win this year. Kyle Hendricks earns his 8th victory of the season. Danny Salazar permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.